65 million BC, the Quaker period. The
Quakers period.
Yeah.
It tasted more like blood than usual.
That's it.
That's
Video's over.
yeah.
Let's start off with a period joke. What the fuck?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, there you go. That helps everything, honestly.
What was it? Climax
graphics.
graphics.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the month of September, and we all know one of the most important thing that has happened in human history happened on September the 9th, 1999. Matthew?
It would be when the Dreamcast released.
In America.
In America.
Yeah. We don't go by the Japanese release, which was like, what, a month and a half earlier?
I don't actually know when it released in Japan.
Something along those lines. I'm not reading any of this, so if anyone cares, I won't skip it. We have to see the opening to this game. This is Blue Stinger. This is the game that made me want a Dreamcast, besides Sonic Adventure, clearly.
A new Sonic game,
But
yeah.
this was a unique IP. This was around the time that Resident Evil was in full gear, survival horror was at its most popular, and this was the first survival horror game, what we thought was going to be a survival horror game, that came out for the Dreamcast. The videos we saw of this game are nothing like it eventually turned out. Literally nothing.
Yeah.
It was
absolutely
completely
wrong.
different. Did you find out?
Yeah, November 27th of 98.
In Japan?
In Japan, yeah.
Oh, wow. So we got it over a year later?
Yeah.
Almost a year later.
November comes after September.
Yeah, but November and then September for us, so it's almost a year.
Right.
Right. Dinosaur Island, man.
On Dinosaur Island.
Oh, these characters. This was back when we were young, impressionable, and we could forgive a game for being outright butt-gnawingly terrible. Because you know what? It was about character, damn it. It was about, yes, he's making dinosaur motions with his hand just now. You missed that, Matt. Look at his hair!
I can see it over here. I'm trying to make sure that we get some kind of audio because of the voice acting and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the opening cutscene's got a lot of memorable ones. It's when Dogs shows up.
When Dog shows up, yeah.
When the crazy shit starts happening. That's Tim. You never see him again.
Say goodbye to Tim, everybody.
Say goodbye to Tim.
Bye, Tim. Bye, Tim.
Yeah, he doesn't die. He just kind of gets locked out.
Yeah, it's surrounded in a bubble battleship, the movie style.
Well, nowhere near as terrible as Battleship.
Well, yeah.
But Tim does play an important role because he gives Nephilim her form that she chooses to take while she helps me.
Correct.
This game is weird. I can't even begin to explain it.
Look at that lip flap.
I know. You're on an island full of monsters. It's like a research facility. I don't know. I don't remember if the research facility had anything to do with the monsters or if it was the meteor that caused the
meteor,
monsters
I believe,
to
is
appear.
yeah. The meteor is the thing that caused it.
Because they call them dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn dinosaurs in this game. I'm
No.
going to go ahead and tell you that right now.
Yeah.
The long necks at the beginning were the only dinosaurs in the game.
It was the island that dinosaurs came from in the past. That's the only reason it's called Dinosaur Island.
Well, a meteor made impact. Supposedly, this is the meteor impact point that killed the dinosaurs.
Right.
This island. However that makes sense. Look at that. Look at those Dreamcast graphics. Matt, this blew our minds. You remember how we thought that Final Fantasy VII's cutscenes were like the end-all, be-all
Yep.
for graphical prowess?
Penis! Did you see that penis?
I see a lot of penises.
Oh, I mean the satellite-shaped penis.
Oh, no.
I mean the penis-shaped satellite.
Oh, okay. Now that I did see.
Okay. Rio, look, I've got this
That does remind you of Shinmu,
in
doesn't it?
the bottle.
Dio! What was his name? Fukusan.
Fukusan.
Talk with his teeth constantly. No! He's too strong! You can't go after him! She's cute.
She's cute.
Remember, she grows into like a giant at the end of the game and fights like a giant dinosaur at the end? What?
You said there was no dinosaurs in this game.
Okay, what? Their version of a dinosaur.
It's not a
like a
dinosaur.
giant-
It's a dragon. It looks
like
more like a
Gamera.
dragon. Yeah.
It's like Gamera without a shell.
So it's a dragon turtle without a shell, so it's a dragon.
Yes.
So it's a
It's a
dragon!
dragon. Well, it does breathe fire on you.
It does breathe fire at you.
And Jesus Christ, it's one of the most frustrating final boss fights in gaming because
Because it reminds me so much of the Thing's last boss fight.
it's worse than the Thing's last boss
Oh
fight.
yeah, it is.
But the thing is, in this game, you don't heal and like immediately. You heal in real time. So when you drink a drink or you eat something to
A
recover your health,
Hassy.
Hassy.
Yeah, Hassy.
Little hassies and big hassies. But when you drink,
Tim's
and
face
eat,
exploded.
you do it in real time. So if there are enemies around you or you're being attacked, it can cancel the healing process
And knock the drink out of your hand, so you lose it.
Yeah, you lose it completely. You don't get the healing aspect from it. And the guy can
Extreme realism.
Yeah, the last boss breathes fire in arcs, so it can arc the whole field you're on. So when you're drinking, it hits you, you just die. So I've beaten this game twice, and that's one of the reasons I don't beat it more often. Is because
I get to
it's
the main boss and
frustrating.
stop.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. The game has really bad and clunky controls. The reason for that being, when this game came out in Japan, it was a Resident Evil style, perspective style survival horror. When you move, the camera switch places to give like an atmospheric vantage point. This one is completely behind the back in the American version. They changed the play scheme that much.
I kind of like it better.
Yeah, it works a little better in my opinion.
But when the game is designed to control different than that, and it controls like that,
Yeah.
it kind of brings up a few problems.
Yeah, they changed the fundamental control style, but didn't change the game to compensate.
Right.
Right.
The control style is better. It just doesn't work better in the game that it was designed for a completely different control scheme.
I really wish that they'd remake this game, or at least port it and fix it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the game's fun. I love this game. This was like a precursor to Resident Evil 4 with the whole, like, you gain items by fighting enemies. Like, you find some, but you actually buy ammo and health and upgrades from vending machines on the island. And it's kind of like a precursor. Did you see that?
Yes.
The bees just, like, stopped when they hit it. Like darts and a dartboard. It's like, boom. Oh, wait, I guess that did kill Tim, then. They
No,
just blew
'cause
up the boat.
It maybe blew his hand off.
Oh, yeah, because his hand was...
Because his hand's inside, but his whole body's on the outside.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That little X up there at the top of the screen is kind of bugging me.
It won't be up there because I'll probably chop the sides off, so
Yeah.
that the aspect ratio
Oh,
has changed
God.
a little.
That water just went from Dreamcast to Sega Saturn, man.
Does Sega Saturn have water graphics?
Yeah. That. Look, that's literally just a GIF. That's an animated
Yeah.
GIF in the water. It's just playing it over and over again to make it look like movement. Where'd that helicopter come from?
How did maybe it was flying inside and can't get out now, so it's like a fly smacking against a window.
Which is hilarious. Also known as hilarious.
Indeed.
Look at that butt. There you go. Alright, so everyone, prepare yourselves to see the greatest running animation in video game history.
Oh my God! Yes, do it.
Interrupted me.
Don't interrupt us.
Janine's gonna call me. Shut up, Janine, we got shit to do.
Live from Kiss Depict.
Yeah. Kiss. There's a...
Knights in Satan's Service Depict.
Oh no. But a personal aside. My previous girlfriend, this game, when you get to the main chamber where Janine's waiting for you, her password is like, she asks you what's the code, and it's my sweetheart, and she lets you in. So my previous girlfriend, I'd actually refer to her as my sweetheart as a reference to this game. So I'd call her and she'd be like, what's the code? I'd be like, my sweetheart.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Okay. There's dogs.
Where?
There's dogs. He's at the end of this pier I was just at.
Dogs.
Now I run back.
Of the
Where'd he
internet.
go?
He turned into a glimmering
He
something.
turned into a Hassie. Come here. Look at that small Hassie.
Drink dogs. Will you drink
Oh.
dogs? Yes.
Of course, I think Graphic Climax did Illbleed because you
They
get
did.
Hassies in that too.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. That game was terrible.
Wow, I've never heard anybody say that before. The first part of this is what happened to Climax Graphics. You may remember them. They developed Blue Stinger, which is a very cool game released here by Activision.
Yeah.
Someone else thinks it's cool?
Yeah, I know. I've never met anyone like in person
That played, one
that's
played,
it.
two liked it.
Yeah, they've heard of it, but they've never played it. We go to anime conventions every year, the same one, but we've gone for like 12 years straight. Never met a person that has played this game. Or Illbleed. I've never met anyone that's played Illbleed.
This person also says, Illbleed, the greatest game ever, all must bow before its glory.
I sense sarcasm.
It's a pretty good game.
Is there that are corpses around? It's not good. Illbleed?
Yeah.
That game sucks, dude.
No, it's cool.
I'll play the shit out of it because Dreamcast is awesome.
Because
but-
it's the mechanics of it that make it so unique.
Yeah, but the mechanics are broken.
Well, they're broken until you figure out how to go past them being broken.
Yeah, you definitely have to get used to them.
But once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
I'm sorry, everyone, if I'm like juking back and forth like this, but that's the control scheme. Like, you can't just hold forward because the camera is going to pivot and it's going to do all kinds
Once
of crazy
again,
stuff.
it's the whole camera being behind you constantly. It was supposed to change around.
Right. Which doesn't even feel like it. Like, playing it, I don't see how that could have happened. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God! Matt! Oh, the monster!
Get him!
Bam! Yeah.
Knock his arms off.
I like one of them off.
All this blood.
I know, it's awesome. When we were kids, what was this, 1999? I was 14.
He's got it. I love the fountain.
The fountain of
Yeah,
money
the
that
fountain
comes
of
out,
money
yeah.
that comes out when you kill anything.
Beautiful, because you got to buy shit. I mean, you can find some stuff, but you got to buy everything else, and you can actually farm. Like, that's a viable strategy, because there's really powerful weapons in this game that you can only get by farming. And I hate farming.
Farms. No, wait, you love farming. You play Harvest Moon.
Oh, God! Look at that dramatic roll. That's like the best.
That's actually a really good roll
Yeah, that
for
was a very good roll.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Watch him walk through it.
That was close.
Dogs.
Of the AMS.
Another Dreamcast game that was awesome.
Yeah.
The House of the Dead 2, in case anyone doesn't know. I'm the captain of the SS Deanna. God. Oh, there's a scene in this game where this son of a bitch, you find like a lab where you have to clean yourself to get past the whatever it is. It's like a sterilization room.
Right.
You got to bathe in an onsen before you can go into it. And yes, it is an onsen. And he actually says, "It's like
This game is Japanese as hell. You
Yeah,
don't
it's-
even have to
oh my
clarify
God.
that it's
They,
an
yeah, they
onsen.
stick like Christmas trees and shit everywhere. Like, this is American. Check it out."
No, they're Christmas. I mean, Japan, they dress up their stuff like Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people in Japan celebrate Christmas.
The theme of this game is American. The style is very Japanese.
Oh yeah. I mean, just look at like vending machines all over the place on the
Oh
inside.
yeah, definitely. Look at punch this. Come on,
Punch that corpse.
give me money.
Punch that, and hit you with your explosion round kick.
Yeah. Oh no, this game. Has,
If I print that shirt out for you, will you go as Elliot to AWA?
I would be honored.
Okay,
to go
I'm-
with it.
I'm-
I'm gonna wear those tight jeans and everything.
Wear tight jeans and your moccasin,
yeah,
like whatever they are,
I don't know.
and a watch.
Nobody.
I think he's got a watch on, right?
Nobody will know who I am.
I don't care. I'm gonna put the little emblem on the back of the shirt.
The Easter emblem.
Yeah,
Yes, he does have a watch.
that's what I thought.
I
Why
wish
do I
could
remember? Why do I remember so much?
I don't know. Because this game's awesome,
Yeah.
and you have not played it as much as I have.
No, I have not played it near as much as
Handgun
you.
magazine.
You don't even have a handgun yet.
Door's locked. How about I slap your shit? Yeah. What's in here? I think there's.
Better head into the coolant room.
Oh God. There are certain parts of this game that just annoy the piss out of me, and one of them is the freezer,
Yeah.
where like you have to set the temperature of the freezer, and if you set it incorrectly, it's either too hot and kills you slowly, or it's too cold and kills you slowly.
Right. You gotta find that butter zone.
Yeah. you mean the buffer?
No, butter zone.
The butter zone?
Yeah, that's
Like butter
really
on
thing.
popcorn, not too hot, not too cold.
What?
What are you talking about? What is the butter zone?
Am I saying that wrong?
I don't know. What are you trying to say?
The butter zone, you know, it's smooth as butter. It's the
Like
perfect
butter?
the perfect zone, you know. Let me see if that's a real thing.
I don't know
Hold
what
on.
you're trying to say.
The butter
Oh God!
The butter zone.
You can yell it as much as you want, but it doesn't make
Here,
sense.
look,
when it's
look, look,
louder.
Butter zone, a metaphorical state of being that one enters when he or she is in a position where they cannot possibly fail at what would normally be considered an incredible
That's
task.
like something like a 60-year-old would say. The butter zone. I see you kids are in the butter zone.
You're gonna get too fat. Get out of that butter zone.
So
America's in the butter
changed
zone.
him to a black guy for some reason.
What?
You changed him to a black guy.
No.
Oh my God. I didn't even finish the story.
Where did dogs come from?
He's all. Stop. Coke Zero's delicious, but not when you spit it. All the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Shows you every single boss. Like a crab that has a jeep as a shell.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. There's a boss.
Nobody's been as creative as this.
The old Resident Evil monster designs were this creative.
Oh, like Resident Evil 1?
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 was kind of just a real.
Yeah,
repeat
3's
of all
just the
other
same.
stuff.
It uses no new...
Well, yeah, the
elements,
The 3
except
had
for-
the Drain Deimos, the insect monsters.
Oh, yeah,
They were
that's true.
basically lickers, but
Yeah,
they were still unique looking.
that's true. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Elliot. Awesome.
Elliot.
He is busting your balls throughout this whole game, and I love him for it.
Get him, Tim. Uppercut. Flame
Knock
kick.
his head off!
Yeah, kick his head off.
Look at the blood!
I would spew blood like that too if you just round kicked my head off.
Round kick.
That's what it is.
Roundhouse.
It's a round kick. Hang on, I'm gonna look this up too.
Once again, like a 60-year-old. Oh God, he's attacking me with his round kick!
Hit him with that round kick now.
Oh goodness. Time to get saved by somebody else. And also for a misogynistic line. Watch this. Watch that. Ah, you missed it.
Damn it.
Him shooting it and blood's flying out, but it's already off the
Yeah, it's off
bridge.
the screen. Yeah, I saw the blood flying, but nothing.
Janine.
I named her after Janine Garofalo. She's my favorite from that movie with
Yeah,
the bowling ball.
Mystery Men?
Yeah, that's the one.
With their dad's skull in the bowling ball? Yeah.
The possessed bowling ball, because the dad's skull
Oh
is
yeah,
like
because she throws
haunting
it, like,
it.
bounces
Yeah.
in between people. Yeah, that was a cool movie.
Roundhouse kick, also known as swinging kick, power angle kick. Hang on. There's more text that I can't
That's
see.
like just like Jim Ross calling it. It's a power angle kick.
But often confused with the round kick. There is
the round kick.
There is the round
I
kick.
know it doesn't link, so it doesn't exist. It's not on Wikipedia, so it doesn't exist.
It could be the semicircular kick.
Roundhouse pretty much says all you need to know about it. All right,
Pretty much.
because it used to be an old show on what was it, Nickelodeon or Disney? Here at the Roundhouse.
Oh yeah, Roundhouse. Yeah, it's it was that shitty show that was copying that other shitty show they had, or the shitty show that everybody had. Like MTV had one.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No, Are You Afraid of the Dark was pretty cool.
I liked it.
Yeah, I love that theme song.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. We both went opposite directions with that. Holy crap!
You went Goosebumps.
Yeah,
I went
I
X
went
Files.
Jesus Christ. We're the funniest motherfuckers in this room.
There's two of us.
Explain the joke.
Oh, I didn't get
Click,
it.
click. Everything's like.
That's a sweet animation they
Yeah.
used to refill the clip, though. I like that.
Yeah, that's very cool. There were a lot of good ideas. Don't get me wrong. This game's got a lot of promise behind it, but it's like one of the first games out for the system.
Well,
so they kind of rushed it, really.
Well, that's exactly right. You said it right just then. It was one of the very first games out for the system. So, I mean, of course, they're not going to know how to program for the brand new system that nobody's ever programmed for before.
They probably, like, a year before the system came out, they were like, we need a survival horror game because Resident Evil's huge right now.
Yeah.
Get on it.
And we don't get Resident Evil 2 for the Dreamcast until later.
Yeah.
It came out a good while after the actual game released,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the game released in 1997.
Yeah.
No, 98. So we got it like 2 years after the dream. Well, we didn't because I bought that sumbitch when it first came out.
Yeah.
All right, what am I doing? Need to buy stuff. See, I can buy hats.
That was back when I used to not feel well, when I didn't feel really bad about buying a Resident Evil game for you for every Christmas.
Yeah. Remember that one Christmas we panicked because we forgot
Because we
to
didn't.
get one?
Yeah, we didn't have one.
Was
And then
that-
I bought Dead Aim. That was the one I got
Yeah.
you, Dead Aim. Sorry about that.
No, that's cool. Dead Aim's better than.
Dead Aim's better than the new ones.
Shoot. Okay. I remember I'm about to have to save a guy from an elevator right here. So
Don't trag on this.
Don't drag on it.
Yeah, don't trag it.
So.
Don't run around for an hour and a half
Right.
and not know what you're doing.
I'm trying to think of like factoids to say about the game, but it's basically what you see. It ain't deep. About as deep as it gets is the whole like strategizing with limited ammo.
Yeah.
You know, it's the thing is like you can buy ammo, but to get money you have to fight monsters, and it takes more ammo to kill them than their payoff buys more ammo.
Right.
So you have to rely mainly on the melee stuff.
Right.
And melee stuff gets from like sumo t-shirts for dogs to lightsabers
Yeah.
and stun rods and all kinds of crap.
Yeah, they definitely made a lot of interesting weapons.
Yeah. Because
Chain guns.
this was back in the day when we didn't have high definition graphics, and therefore you couldn't be goofy because it completely goes against 1080p graphics. You can't be silly in high definition anymore, you know? Think about it.
You can, but you have to have a cartoony style.
Right, yeah.
Of
and you
something.
can't do a survival horror in this
Oh, no,
kind of
you-
style anymore.
No.
With the big eyes and the
Yeah.
low resolution graphics. You can't do that.
They think nobody will play it. You got a minute and 59!
Oh, Jesus, I gotta go this way. I gotta go to A? Yeah, because that opened. And I gotta dodge the tentacles. See, when I was a kid, I was stupid. I thought I had to fight these tentacles.
Yeah,
I'd be
you gotta
like,
dodge the tents.
Whoops!
Dodge the tents.
Whoosh, miss me.
Whoosh, I've got like 7 feet of clearance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not this
I gotta-
guy.
Yeah, I gotta get this guy. 4. Nope, 5.
Nope,
Nope,
6. Nope, 7.
Nope.
Nope, 8.
I used to know these by heart. I'm kind of disappointed in myself.
It was 7.
Yeah, of course you know it's 7 now. You just fucking did it.
No, I referenced it a minute ago. I said you got 7 feet of clearance. 7. You were supposed to shoot it 7 times. I gave you a clue.
I didn't know your eyes were so brown, Matt.
Why are my eyes brown, Tim?
Cause you full of shit.
Well, Tim, if I was full of shit, then I would
There would just
puke
be
it
shit
up
in my
on you.
eyes. I mean,
That
what
would
are
be
you talking
terrible.
about? Oh my god, claustrophobia.
I'd have pink eye.
Oh god. There's a wait. Is that it? There's a door in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is.
That's the one.
And boom. Look at like dogs just like having a fit behind me. He's like, "Fucking get it done!"
Why didn't you get it, dogs? I was fighting the tentacle. It wouldn't have got you.
Oh, you can play as both dogs and Elliot.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that part. You can freely switch between the two of them, and Elliot is weaker physically, so he takes more damage, but he can have melee weapons and a long-range weapon at the same time. Dogs is stronger but slower, and he can only have one weapon equipped at a time, so you can't have like a melee and a crossbow.
Right.
You gotta choose between
One or the other. But if you get a sumo stuff,
But Dogs has the bigger, stronger weaponry.
That's
Because
true.
only he can use the
you see how he...
four-chambered rocket launcher.
Right. And he's got that sweet crossbow he had earlier
Yeah.
that he shot that boss, or that bigger monster and killed with 1 hit.
3 hits. Because it did the whack, whack.
Oh, yeah, that's
whack.
right.
I'm dipping my head upward. Okay, I saved them.
I'll put in a graphic to help them see it.
Can you make animated GIFs? Like make one of me, just 2 frames like this, and then like this?
I'll see what I can do.
You're not going to do it. Okay, there's a flying monster in here. Gotta watch out for him. 2 of them. Oh god, there's a zombie!
It's not a zombie. It's a mutant. It's an ant that can't talk.
Whack!
I'm so funny.
Like it hurts you.
Yeah.
Alright, wham, wham, wham. 3?
This
3, yes, there you go.
This is the
1,
game
2,
that
3.
you can just aim in their general. Look at the gore all
I know,
over the
yes.
wall.
And then there should
That's
be a
awesome.
bat behind here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, baseball bat. No.
Stop!
No.
There we go.
Don't scream.
I'm sorry.
It hurts my
Metal
ears.
Yay.
Oh, who's my ears?
Elliot, dogs, and Back, the playable characters.
Back. It shouldn't have been that funny, honestly.
Okay, he was in A, I think. So
You ever have? You having a problem over here?
Yes. I'm
okay,
sorry.
There should be a weapon. Yeah.
Oh, that's the weapon? Oh, that's a fleshy weapon. Grab him by the ankles and
like-
throw him at people.
There's like 2 voice actors in this whole game for NPCs. Those like that one guy's voice you hear. He plays like major
Everything
characters.
turns upside down.
He's like, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Thank you. You know, that kind of guy.
When he does the silly animation.
Yeah.
It's kind of the jumping and putting your fist out, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
the-
jump. He just
Yeah.
goes.
He just kind of pumps it. But now I got like a napalm gun. Yeah, that's it. Napalm
Jesus.
gun, baby. I remember this shit.
There you are.
Metal bat, napalm gun.
I'm impressed.
I'm not
You've
very
played through
impressed.
just as much of this game as I played through in Trag in an hour and a half.
Oh Jesus, I forgot they respawn.
That's how you farm money.
Well, these do, but like the bats don't. Like the bat monsters don't respawn once you kill them.
Oh, the bat doesn't respawn because it's a weapon. It doesn't break.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, we're
You
not.
can be taught.
We're not Silent Hill Homecoming. We don't have to break every single weapon in 5 seconds.
Origins was better in that regard.
Origins was better.
You could also carry like
Origins
7
was
TVs. at the
Origins
same
was
time.
better in every regard.
This is true. Except graphics, I guess. But who gives a shit about? Oh god, I'm out of ammo. Damn it! Hang on, dogs. He's still got crossbows. Crossbows.
Crossbows. Look at him, his old man shorts.
Matt, those
I've
are
got him
the
pulled
ones-
up high.
You know, he's just one of those guys that, like, when he has to pee, he just kind of pulls the pant leg to the side and pees out.
It don't work anymore, so all he does is just open it. He doesn't have to pull anything anywhere. He just opens the leg and it goes, whoosh.
What's the code? Yeah, she hates him.
Well, yeah.
Even before she knows it's him, she's like, what's the passcode?
What's the passcode, fat old guy?
Spoilers! It's her dad.
So stop that shipping.
Or, keep going. I can hear that fan fiction firing up.
Uh-oh, Tim. I hear lady parts boiling. I think it's time for fan fiction.
Dude, did you hear a coffee maker running? Nope, that's just girls.
That's girls writing fanfics.
I wonder if there's Blue Stinger fan fiction.
I
I would be the
honest-
first person
Dude,
to write
oh
it.
my god,
I
do
will
it.
be the first. I swear to God, dude. If there's not Blue Stinger fan fiction, I will write that shit.
Do it. I want to see it happen. I'll look it up, though.
Nephilim? At least
She's
I think.
so far.
I think.
So I like how they added that because it could have been, she's harmless. How the hell do you know that, Elliot?
Yeah.
She's been around for 10 minutes.
No, the dialogue's actually pretty good in the game. It's just delivered horribly.
Yeah.
Because it was done by like the people who worked in the American branch for graphics.
There's a blue gender fanfiction called Blue Stinger.
Doesn't count.
There's a Beetleborgs character named Blue Stinger.
Beetleborgs.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
They found a house with Jay Leno and now they're Beetleborgs.
No one gets these references. Hey, I watched this video today on YouTube where these guys played a game called Blue Stinger. What? Yeah, and then they reference Beetleborgs. What?
Every 14-year-old on YouTube is like, what's this, Blue Stinger? I think that's something that I relate to as a child. What? This isn't the Blue Stinger I know. It's some old game that looks terrible.
Blue Stinger? This isn't that blue gender fan fiction I like.
Hammerhead
Sorry,
Sharks.
I wrote.
I wrote.
You said every 14-year-old,
Don't!
so it's like everyone in the
Don't do
comment
it!
section, basically.
Stop. Please. Stop. Don't.